We officially have the English reveal of Ascended Heroes, which means we could be seeing Pokemon Center pre-orders for this set as early as tomorrow morning. Now, I just want to preface that that is not a guarantee by any means, but it is very likely and very possible. We have seen in the past, after we get these product reveals like this, that the set does drop on Pokemon Center within the next 24 hours. So very possible unless that gets delayed. So I just wanted to make you guys aware so you guys can be ready to hopefully get in the Pokemon Center queue tomorrow for those drops. I will be going live as soon as the Pokemon Center queue goes live. So make sure you stay subscribed with notifications on. But let's just get into this and break down everything that we have seen. We're going to start off with the Elite Trainer box. I think color-wise, this really pops. It really stands out. Let me know in the comments how you guys are kind of feeling about this. I think, Mega Dragonite was kind of a controversial form that they chose for him, but I think he looks pretty good on the ETB, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the font that they chose with the Ascended Heroes. It fits the theme. It's like superhero is what I'm getting from it, obviously, with the heroes. And it really stands out. So let me know if you guys are kind of digging on the Elite Trainer box. I think it really pops. It'll be a nice display piece. We do know also what the ETB promo is going to be. And we get a little bit of a look at it right here and some of the other accessories. It is going to be that Ends Reshiram that we saw earlier. That is going to be the ETB promo. So that promo is going to be very good, obviously. Too, we also have a Dragonite coin. You can see as far as the dividers and the sleeves, they will look like this. And we do have a little bit of a look at the pack art, which we'll see on the booster bundles here in a second. A little bit different on the English side than what we've seen for the Japanese Mega Dream side. But other than that, very similar. They just made one slight change. But the box really pops, and you can see a much better look here at the accessories. Sleeves looking good, dividers looking good. And I think this one, as far as, so tomorrow too, if the pre-orders go live tomorrow or whatever day, you're probably going to want to be targeting the Pokemon Center ETBs. No surprise there. I think paired with this being a nice looking box, we do have a really great promo. So this will be one that you'll definitely want to make sure you're getting that Elite Trainer box if possible. Here is another look at the promo right here. We can blow this up a little bit more. It's a little bit blurry because we don't have the highest resolution image. We've seen this in a higher resolution in Japanese, but here's the first official look, at least on the English side. So a nice looking promo. I'm actually kind of thrilled that they made this the promo. I feel like there's been a few misses sometimes on the recent ETB promos, but this one is absolutely fire. I think people will be going crazy for this. Pokemon Center stamp version will do very well. And then that actually brings me to the sponsor of today's video, which is PokeNotify. Huge thank you to PokeNotify for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want to stay up to date with the latest product drops like Pokemon Center, or whether it's Walmart, Target, Best Buy, whatever retailer you want to use, or even in store, they do have updates for that as well. So make sure you check out PokeNotify. You can get notifications sent directly to your phone, and it's really great. A lot of the times for the Pokemon Center drops, they even let you know, hey, we're seeing some security changes. Maybe within the next 30 minutes, we could see a drop. So you get advance notice. And that is why I use PokeNotify. There will be a link in the description with a free 3-day trial. It is a paid service, but if you guys want to try it for 3 days for free, you can try it absolutely free. And there also is a discount code down there as well. So make sure you check out PokeNotify. And a huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. They reached out and wanted to sponsor the announcements of this new set. So very excited to be working with PokeNotify again. And then let's take some more looks at some of the other products that we have, because there is more information that we can glean from some of this. So this is the booster bundle right here. And you can see this is a better look at the pack art that I mentioned earlier. If you watched the video from earlier today, you'll notice one big change, and that actually is the Charizard. So we have Mega Charizard Y being featured on the pack art and the booster bundle. A little bit of a change from what we saw on the Japanese side. Not too crazy. Everything else really looks the same, except we're missing Halucha over here on the corner. They took out Halucha and added Charizard, it looks like. So nice looking pack, nice looking box. I think the vibe, it's even if it's a mishmash, a little bit of a hodgepodge of Pokemon, or like the theme is a little off, I am a-okay because this set is looking absolutely crazy. We do have a look at some other products as well, which are starting to reveal what some of these other promos are going to be. Here we have the premium poster collection, the Mega Lucario version, and this reveals you're going to get a poster, which is kind of cool, a big giant version of the card right here. but it's going to be 27 by 39 inches. So that's kind of cool. It looks like you get a ton of packs from the set as well, and the promo card here. So we weren't sure if this was going to be included in the set or not, but it looks like they are taking it out to make it its own promo card. So I'm actually down for that. I think that that is a good move. And I think that the premium poster collections are actually a pretty cool product. And we're getting the same thing for the Mega Gardevoir. Same thing, you get a giant poster of the card, and then obviously same packs, and then just the regular promo there of the Mega Gardevoir. Next up, we do have a tech sticker collection that was announced as well. You get a Charmander promo here with some Charizard stickers, it looks like, and then 3 packs. Nice to see there. Another good product. Here's another version because we are getting that Mega Gengar in this set as well. So you get a Ghastly promo and then 3 packs as well. And then here is, like I said earlier, here is the Japanese pack art that we mentioned before. You can see Electros down here in the corner where Charizard now is, and then they also removed Hawlucha. So I don't know what the removal of Hawlucha and Electros really means for our set. Maybe they're getting moved out. I don't really know, but that is what we do know from that. Also, PokeBeach was speculating, we can see in this article, they are speculating something kind of interesting. At the bottom of this article, they said, like every year, we likely get a second special English set, which means no booster box, right? Just the ETB set in the summer or fall. And they're theorizing perhaps that it will celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Pokemon TCG. So the 30th anniversary of Pokemon in general is in February, and it doesn't look like things are aligning to get an actual anniversary set, which would be kind of surprising. But they're saying maybe it'll be the 30th anniversary of the TCG, which would actually line up with October 96. So we would see that in October of 2026. So that actually kind of starts to line up with what we have seen or haven't seen as far as trademarks and reveals for other sets. So let me know in the comments if you guys think that that seems a little bit more likely, that we get a 30th TCG anniversary set. I could definitely see that happening as a possibility. Just kind of looks like, unless they've been holding back something super secretive for February, we would have already seen the trademark starting to roll out for that. So kind of interesting there. And then here's just, once again, this is the summary of the article. So yeah, pre-orders, very, very possible for tomorrow. I know that I will be on the ready. I will be up a little bit early. Times, it's probably not going to be a super early drop if they do drop tomorrow. But just in case, I am on the West Coast, so I'm going to be up at around 6 a.m. just to be careful. You never know. They have been shaking things up, right? They're not really following their same patterns as they have in the past. So they could release it early, they could release it late. And then once again, it doesn't even mean that it's going to happen tomorrow. But I will make sure to be ready, and we'll probably do a live stream as soon as that Pokemon Center queue goes live. We will be there waiting. They did do a drop today, and they did a drop. They've been doing drops after they've changed some recent things. If you guys haven't noticed, they made some pretty drastic changes to the queue system recently, and I think that they've been really testing, ramping up for. They wanted to have that done before this release, and with the drop that they had today, it does kind of line up that they were, maybe doing some more testing, unless they had some big issues, which it didn't seem like they did. So it definitely is possible for tomorrow. If something crazy happens, they could push it back like they have done in the past, if they're having like website issues. So it is possible it gets delayed, but yeah, let me know too if you guys think, if you had to bet, do you think it's going to drop tomorrow, or do you think it's going to be next week? I'm kind of like, I think it's going to happen tomorrow, but it could be kind of a toss up. But one of the reasons why I think it might not happen next week is because we're into the Thanksgiving week. And there's like a lot of stuff going on with Black Friday and then Thanksgiving on Thursday, at least here in the US. So it would make more sense that if they're going to do the pre-orders, they should do it this week instead of next week. So yeah, I think that pre-orders will sell out very fast. Hopefully the allocations as far as things are pretty good. I have seen when the queue has been working good, and we do like an actual pre-release, it usually is up for at least a few hours. So if you're somewhat early to get into queue, you usually have a pretty decent chance. It just depends on how many they've printed. So we'll have to see. The security measures have been improving, so hopefully we get a little bit less on the bot side happening. But that is the Ascended Heroes reveal. So 2 videos today. A little bit of a surprise. I did not have that on my bingo card to do 2 videos today. I thought we were going to get this reveal maybe tomorrow. But anyways, It's lining up like reveal today, possible Pokemon Center drop tomorrow. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button with notifications on, because I do post every single day, and we'll do some market updates and more reveals as we get more card reveals and stuff for the set. That's all I have for you guys in this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And remember, it was never a phase.